Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to some of y'all and peace out to the rest of you. The blackest heart, the blackest mind, the blackest man on social media signing black and shining again, asking you to hit the share button because the message is more important than the message. I probably try to record this I think this is my third time trying, and you know what? Let me go ahead and try this third time anyway, even though I usually don't believe in try again. Look, I thought about something, and it dawned on me yesterday, my time and yours, that in male colorism conflicts, the aggressor is always of one psychological profile, every time, hands down. Every time this has happened, be it between adults or between kids or adolescents, teens, whatever the age group is, every time this has happened, it has been because the aggressor wants to get credibility on the streets with street dudes. He wants to be known to be tough, and he's looking for an easy come up if it's a physical confrontation. I thought about that, and I realized yesterday that this was the case. Every time it was like that. They may not have had naturally low IQs, but they were certainly trying to appeal to a naturally low, and I shouldn't even say naturally, they were certainly trying to appeal to an artificially low IQ crowd that itself wanted to be known for its stupidity. And I myself am simply tired of this mess. I myself am simply sick of seeing that every generation of our youth are willing to tolerate stupidity, be okay with stupidity in the name of being young, but more so that we as adults are willing to look at them and excuse stupidity because they're young. No, you're an idiot. Doesn't matter that your last fight was 3 months ago. You started that fight, you're still an idiot. You old enough to know better. I don't want to hear it. But we haven't reached that stage yet. Anyway, I just wanted to point that out, and I wanted you to stop and think about it. If ever it was a physical confrontation, can you honestly look at the aggressor and say that the aggressor actually had courage and had enough intelligence to not want to appeal to a street, negatively stereotypical crowd? Now, if it was merely an argument and a debate, I don't really know. But that's different. I mean, somebody might actually believe what they've heard and think that you've really had it easy. They may actually believe that. But when it's been physical, can you honestly say that person has had an IQ suitable for their age, unless they were trying to hide it? I can't think so. I look back and I really can't see a situation like that. Every single time there was a physical confrontation and shade had anything to do with it in my life, I realized looking back, every last one of them niggas were cowards. No exceptions. And the funny thing was, they weren't always abundantly melanated the damn selves. But every last one of them. One of them, I remember, he was taller than I am. And he worked construction, but he had hazel eyes and brunette hair. I kid you not. And I remember that he was, when we were all boxing in the backyard, we were practicing. He was ready. Yeah, man, I'm ready to go up against Mind. come on, man. And I was like, what the hell did I do? Because see, this is before the age at which I realized what a lot of this was. I thought it was just, oh, I look innocent. I look like I don't know what I'm doing. But this guy I done tangled before. He knows I'm older than him. The hell is going through this dude's head? Why does he still think it's going to be that easy? And then when it was his turn to go up against JJ, who was bigger than all of us, he kept being careful. And I said, no, be as aggressive with him as you were with me. Wait, bro. No, shut up. Stop saying wait. Do it. Charge him. Nothing against JJ. I was like, nah, bro, you aggressive with me. You better run into JJ. And when he failed to do it, I finally just said, we're going to make this a tag team thing. And I asked them to pause, and I stepped in JJ's place, and when he came running into me, I uppercutted him. Now, I don't count this as one of those fights, a real fight, because we really were just sparring and practicing. But I was insulted by that situational courage. And if he had gotten up, I would have kicked him. I would have broken the rules and told him this ain't no sparring match. This is a punishment. But fortunately, some people came, helped him up before he could get up, and I wasn't blaming them because they were just doing what we would normally do. And I told him, if people see you show situational courage like this, they're simply going to send someone that you're afraid of every time. First thing you gotta learn, bro, is you're gonna have to be consistent. You ready to scrap? You're ready to scrap, period. You don't change because somebody's bigger than the other one. Now you just scared. And even if you're not, can't nobody see nothing else. So your best bet is to simply be careful with everyone, no matter their size, because then at least you'll be consistent and you can maintain the respect of anyone. Therefore, your potential opponents in the future will know you by this reputation, and they will at least respect you, because if they get in there and they think they're going up against a coward, they're not going to even so much as respect your rights to a fair fight, because cowards don't deserve one. And this is how that ended. But in every single situation, see, he was looking for an easy come up. And then when his turn came up to go against somebody that was bigger than all of us, he wasn't so aggressive anymore. Years later, he wound up actually doing time. Largely and partially because of a fight that he did not want to have with another friend of ours who was stronger than him, had been weight training for more years than him. That's another story for another time. I just wanted you all to understand something important. And that what I wanted you to understand was simply that in the end, you're not going to be able to look back and think about somebody that had a physical confrontation with you based on shade and ascribe courage to that person, or maturity and the matching intellect. And this is why it was that I told you from the beginning, although I didn't articulate it in these terms to myself, let alone to you like I'm doing now, but this is why I articulated from the jump that our debates and our tackling and our understanding of colorism must be vastly different, because it is. Our experiences with them are vastly different from what the women are dealing with. They're stuck on childhood trauma. They're not dissecting this stuff. But when it comes down to us as men, we may really not even have that big a problem with it. And if that's the case, especially as adults, especially between adult men who know how to be men, either from being raised by men or from studying men and learning, whatever the case is, we may simply not have that much of a problem. And if we don't have that much of a problem with it, the question then becomes, for what reason is there a call between black men of different shades to form different demographic communities? Maybe there is another reason, but I don't know it. Something you would be able to tell me. But until then, I have no clue. Thank you for listening. Black heart, black mind, black out. Assalamu alaikum, and as always, black, heterosexual, non-select male power just because she doesn't like it, and black patriarchy. until extinction or judgment day.